Okay, 30 seconds, high knees. Here we go. Steady. I'm not going to really go to the step beat exactly. Work on crunching that core. High knees, add the twist. Focus on deep breaths. Good, 10 more seconds. This time circle. Big circles with those elbows. Core warm. Getting the lats. Rotation through. Okay, we're going to do a new one. Stand a little bit wide apart. We're going to come. This is called first positioning dance. We're going to do a little bit of a bend. We're going to reach across. So down, reach, reach, reach. We're going to take it up high. And down low. Okay, now we go into our arm swings from the other way. All the way, nice and neat. You want to add the hop, go for it. Just your right arm. Just your left arm. Both arms. One more. We go back to high knees. If you want to jump this, feel free. Again, focus on keeping your spine straight. Knees come up. Not this way. Here. Let's twist it. Deep breath. Get that heart rate up. Blood flow moving. Good morning. Hand circles. We're going to go into our cross reaches. We'll do 8 at each level. 5, 6, 7. Take it up high. If you can get down more, that will be helpful. Low. One more level. We'll go into our chasse arm swings. If you have room, really travel this. Let's add just a little hop. Just the right arm, all the way around. Feel it warm up your sides. Both arms. Last one. We're going to move into our core. Start with an elbow plank. 30 seconds. Here we go. And hold. Keep your back flat, shoulders over your elbows. Push your heels away from you. Pull that belly button to your spine. 15, 14, 13, 12, hold it. 8, 7, if you need to rest, drop a knee, come back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop a knee, roll to your back. We're going to be doing bicycle kicks. You can do them high, like this, or if you feel comfortable, do them lower. If you're comfortable, lower. This is actually the first time I've done these since having the baby. This feels good. I'm surprised I'm strong enough to do it. Today is her 6-month birthday. We have 10 more seconds. Make sure you keep that eyes high. Space with an orange under your chin. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Repeat. We're only repeating once, so be tough. Here we go. Okay, I'm stretching my heels to that back wall. If you come forward, it gets harder, so feel free to do that if you want. I don't want to. Oh. Belly button to spine. Make sure that your shoulder blades are protracting away from your spine. We have 12 seconds, let's go. Tell yourself you're strong. It's all a mind game. 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop the knee. There we go, 30 seconds. Remember, go at the level that's right for you. Oh yeah, we're burning. That feels nice. Ten seconds. Let's go. Eyes high. Drop the weight of your head into your hands. Keep your spine flat. And done. Stretch it out. Oh yeah. All right. Come on up. Trace down a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. I think we're doing okay. Okay, we move into our upper body. We're doing the same style as Wednesday if you were here, which is a half Tabata. It's 2 minutes. We do an exercise for 20 seconds, rest for 10, repeated 4 times. So we just want to build that intensity in the muscle, mind to muscle connection. Try never, like if this is your muscle, we're stretching it and then we're contracting it. I don't want you just going like that. I want you like that. You have to apply that tension with your brain. We'll start with our push-ups. I'm doing mine from my knees. Feel free to do them from your toes if you'd like. Here we go. Right this turn. Well, whatever speed is right for you, we just go for 20 seconds. The number doesn't matter. Keep your belly button tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. If this hurts your wrist, honestly, hold an elbow plank, or you can roll on your back and you can do chest flies instead, okay? Here we go, round 2. Make sure that your elbows are bending at a 45-degree angle. Push through your fingertips, the pads of your hand, and the heel of your hand evenly. Oh boy. One more. Feeling it. Okay, this time I'm gonna go just that wide. Okay, make sure that your fingers rotate out. Oh, here we go. A little bit slower, focus on the tension, keep that tension. Yes. Squeeze your booty, it helps. Try not to dip your head to the ground. Keep your spine nice and straight, 5 seconds. Oh my heck. Okay, we can do this. That's fine. I'm gonna go back to normal. Okay, guys, finish strong with me. Here we go. Oh, let's try and get 8. 1, 2. Oh, we're strong. We are strong. We will get through this. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, done with chest. Okay, while we're resting, remember that we always train biggest muscles to smallest muscles. Otherwise, you're not gonna have enough glycogen left in the muscles for the big, big, big ones, okay? Go ahead and grab your dumbbells. I'm gonna be using 10s. We're gonna work on our back. This is called a rear fly that's bent. Let me show it to you without the weights. You're gonna make this shape with your body. Go ahead and do this on your knees. If you'd like to sit on a couch or a chair, you can. You're gonna lean forward so we get that angle, and we're gonna be coming like this. Lift, squeezing the shoulder blades together, okay? You can do this without weights and get an amazing burn. You just have to mentally connect to it. Let me turn this so I can see my timer. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Make sure you don't just flop down. Control it on the way down. Good, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, keep those elbows high. 1. Good, one of the mistakes people make when doing this, they lift the hands, but the elbow and the wrist need to stay together. See how that moves? It's like a lever, little hinge. Here we go. Make sure you're breathing. 2 more. Good. I'm gonna be dropping my weights. Okay, 5 seconds. Let's go around 3. Okay, here we go. 2, 1, let's go. Really pinch those shoulder blades together. Try and keep your head in the same spot so that we're not getting that. 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Hope you guys are feeling great. We can do this. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last one. Be strong. This is the only other one we're doing for our back, so make it count. I hope you're making the same sounds as me. 2 more. Okay. Good. We're going to move into our shoulders. We're doing 6 arm exercises. That was our second one. Okay. This is another seated one. I'm going to do it on my knees. If this hurts your knees, you can A, sit like a mermaid, or B, sit whatever your flexibility allows, cross-legged or out. But we need an upright spine, not doing this. Okay. All right. We're going to be doing a front shoulder press. So let's do it without the action. Go ahead and practice this because your form is everything. Arms face in. As you press that, you're going to turn the wrists away from you. And then if you're holding dumbbells, they should be about 1 inch apart. You can do this with a resistance band if you loop it underneath yourself. Okay. Now I'm going to show it to you sideways because this is super important. When you come up, I don't want you coming behind your head. Okay, you need to come slightly in front of that midline and then not arch. Keep your ribs in so you're just one straight line. Okay, so really help hold that core strong. We good? All right, yes we are. Here we go. Ready, and. Go at whatever speed is right for you. Awesome, it's so fun seeing you guys, those of you who have videos on. Try and keep the space with an orange under your chin, ribs in, ribs in. It's so easy to pop those ribs up and rest. The rest feels like nothing at all, right? It's like, I just put them down, let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Really think about it's the shoulders doing the work. I don't want you to over grip your weights. I always keep a very loose grip, but then also be careful not to cock your wrists. You want to keep a very straight wrist. So it feels like I'm always rolling forward. What I mean is it's easy to go up like this. Don't do this. Always picture yourself rolling forward with the weight so you can keep that line straight. Okay, I'm going down. Here we go. Shoulders down, head tall, ribs in, tummy tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. This last set, I'm going to push myself to go faster with my reps. You can go that same speed, or if you want to increase the speed with me, feel free. Let's go. I'm going to get that lactic acid burn. If you start feeling lightheaded at all, please stop and take a rest. Everyone handles different intensities with different blood sugar adaptations. So again, if you weren't here at the beginning, I know so many of you guys are going to be fasting today. So if you're fasting, your goal is not to push too hard. Okay, if you need to take it easier, do it. Please, we don't want any blood sugar drops in 30 to 60 minutes. Okay, we are moving on to half T and T downs. I'm going to start with 5s. It's going to go down to body weight. How it looks: half T, T, resist, 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 resist. Half T, T, resist, resist. Here we go. All right, we got 5 seconds till the turnover. Shoulder blades square and down. Here we go. Half T and resist. Ribs in. Make sure that you're not going behind your body. You want to be slightly in front. In your peripheral vision, you should be able to see both dumbbells. Keep that neck nice and long. Your shoulders as far away from your ears as possible. Last one. Okay, that was pretty good. I'm going to do one more set with the weights, but really tagging that, that lateral deltoid head. 2, 1, here we go. Half T, T, down. Notice my wrists, how they are not cocking like this. Do not cock your wrists. Roll the weight away from you. Good. Don't lock out your elbows either. Be very careful with that. A soft bend in the elbow will help protect your tissues. Picture your shoulder blades really digging down in your back, locking into your rib cage. This feels good. I like this one a lot. Why don't we challenge ourselves? Let's reverse that action on set 3 and 4. Here we go. Lift it. T, drop it in front of your knees. If you're standing up, just in front of yourself. I have to think about this. Woo. Again, soft bend in the elbow. Ooh. It's not a natural movement. Last one. Okay, we got this. 3, 2, 1. Last set, make it count. Are we breathing? Shoulder blades dropped, head high. Make sure you see both dumbbells in your periphery. Okay, good. 6 seconds. Cushion. Last one. Oh, yes. Very good. You guys are doing great. Okay, we have 2 more exercises for our arms. Our next one is a Triceps Swan press. You don't need any weights for this. I'm not a huge fan of typical dips because it's so much pressure on the wrist. So this one can be pressure on the wrist, but there's a way to do it without that. Let me dip it down. So I'm gonna do sideways so you can see. You're gonna lay on your tummy. Okay, elbows, hands right next to your rib cage. You're gonna push through your hands. Well, actually, sorry, I did that wrong. You need to push your hands here. You're pushing your body up. Now, if you don't feel flexible enough in your back, you don't need to bend your back. If you are flexible in your back, keep your pelvis on the ground and just push. The key being triceps stay pinned back, all of that pressure coming in the back of your arm. Okay, here we go. Let's go in 5, 4, I'm gonna flip this way so I can see 2, 1. Push, push. The nice benefit of this exercise, you feel your back start to loosen up. It's pretty awesome. Oh, 10, 7, keep those elbows in tight, don't let them splay out to the side. 1, oh my gosh, rest, throw your head in the carpet. Okay. 4, 3, 2, we got this, here we go. Press. Press it a little slower this time, press. If this hurts, try, I honestly don't have a good adaptation for this one, but you can try doing normal dips. If that causes too much pressure, you can, here, stay on the ground, but if you can't do these, we can do mule kickbacks where you're coming like this. You can do both arms at the same time. Oh, these are gonna be sore tomorrow. Here we go. 7. Oh, I counted that wrong. I'm in so much burn mode. 10. That's not even funny. I'm sure you guys are just killing it, making me look sloppy. It's fine. Last one. Oh my gosh. Oh, that burn. That burns so good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go, 20. You know, a lot of people want this muscle tighter. We don't want that jiggle. Remember that the majority of that is body fat levels, but we absolutely can tone the muscle underneath. But any degree of toned or big built muscle will not take away the jiggle. There's always gonna be a jiggle there, so just embrace it. Last one. Okay, let's just recover for a second from that. That was rough. Okay, Last one is our biceps curl. Grab your weights. Be on our knees, mermaid position, or standing, sitting down, any direction. The biggest thing is that I want you to make sure where your elbow is, that it's not coming back behind the drop of your shoulder. Make sure the elbow is here, if not slightly forward. That's going to create the best force on the actual bicep. So that requires you to sit with very good posture, shoulders rolled back and down, head high, core tight. I'm just using my 5s. Let's go in 7, 6. Bicep curl is where the palms are up. Hammer curl is where the thumb is up. We'll do both. Ready? And by both, I mean 2 sets of each. So this first set is just biceps curls. Make sure that spine is up nice and high. We never lock out the elbows in the release. And we don't do this bounce. Oh, that bounce kills me. So you come up and you squeeze, but you don't like ricochet your body from it, okay? Good, looking awesome. Rest. We have one more set of bicep curls, then we'll go into hammers. 3, 2, shoulders back, head high, space of an orange under your chin. Good, think of that pinky drawing towards the deltoid head, so it gets an extra little contraction in there. Good, I wanna see that spine up nice and high. Think of a string pulling up from the back of your head to the ceiling, making you 2 inches taller. 3, 2, 1, good. Our next 2 sets, we'll do hammer style, so it comes up looking like this, okay? Now, if you're on your knees like me and you have long arms like me, you have to really sit up straight. Here we go. Otherwise, you won't get your full range of motion. Are we breathing? I'm starting to get a glisten of sweat on my forehead. I like it. 5 seconds. Core in, shoulders back, lots of space through your chest. Good, this final set, we're gonna pump it for speed, okay? So let's try and get 15 reps in 20 seconds, yeah? 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, and 2, 3, and 4. Don't let anything move in your core, in your shoulders, in your head. It's all your biceps, you can do it. If you need to drop the weights, do it. Just do it body weight only. I've lost count, but we have 6 seconds left. I think we hit 15 easy. 3, 2, 1. Good, done with weights. Awesome, we're gonna move into our balances. This first one, stay on the ground. It's kind of a fun challenge. So we're gonna make a tripod. You get to choose if you have 2 legs, 1 arm, or 2 arms, 1 leg. But we're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. Okay, and you can do it in whatever style. You can make it easy, like, oh, hey, Christy, I'm doing it. But you have to distribute your weight evenly between all 3 points. You can make it hard. You can do whatever you want. So challenge yourself, be super creative. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Distribute your weight evenly. And maybe even shift around it. Ooh, fun. While you're holding it in whatever position, I want you thinking, is my core tight? That means, are my abs pressing back towards my spine? Is my spine straight? Is my booty tight? Am I squeezing it? I'm shaking. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you need to do the exact same pose, but other side. 3, 2, 1. Make sure your weight is distributed between all 3 parts. This is a fun exercise for kids, by the way, later in the day. They love it. If weight's on your hand, which it should be at least 1 hand, make sure that your weight is distributed between pressing through the fingers, the pad of the hand, right there, and then the heel of the hand. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Okay, let's move into 1 leg forward and back swings. You're gonna stand up. Okay, balances are so key. Most people never incorporate these into their workouts. That's what we do. I want you to soft bend, hold it. We're just gonna be swinging front to back. Okay, that's all we're doing. Here we're starting, ready to go. 30 seconds. You need to put the foot down, do it, but I'd recommend you find 1 spot and just focus on it. With each swing, try and get more front to back, more front to back. Get that rotation through your spine. Your knee is constantly shifting left to right to counterbalance. Okay, 5 more seconds. And other leg. Good job. Shake it out. Make sure that your weight is 60% through the heel. If you get too much toward the toes, it's going to hurt your knee. Ready? And find your focus point. You can go as slow or fast as you want. Focus. If you feel comfortable, go a little lower in your leg. I actually think it's easier. Lower, so I'm going to stand up higher from the ground. 10 seconds. I shifted my focus. 3, 2, 1. Good. Our final balance is going to be tabletop. I don't know what this is called in yoga, but in dance, it's just a tabletop. Arms are going to come out. Choose one leg, and you're going to try and make 90-degree bend. And I can't look at you. And from the hip, make sure that your knee is pointing straight down and your toes are pointing straight down. In my physical therapy session a few weeks ago, she was really harping on me because I turned up from the hip because I'm used to that in dance. But it is so important to stay parallel. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7. I'm struggling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side. Hopefully those of you who are sore from Wednesday, this kind of works some of that out. All right, find that tabletop position. Keep the core in. Extend the arms, lift the leg. Feel like your thumbs are drawing up towards the ceiling. Elbows are squeezing your ears. Keep that kneecap and toes pointing straight down. Feeling the glute, lifting that leg. Pull the core in, don't let the back arch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's definitely my more dominant side. Okay, great. Let's shift the music. And we are going to be going into our stretch. And then we will do a little bit of dance movement. Just a nice feel good. Okay, let's first have a seat. And let's work through our arms. Shake them out. All right, cross over. Now make sure that shoulder is dropping away from your ear. Getting that nice stretch through the back of your shoulder. I want you to focus on deep, long breaths. Any anxiety, frustration, stress, fatigue, I want you to just exhale it all. Just picture it leaving your body. Other side. Drop that shoulder. Reach away from you. Get that tension built up in that shoulder. Keep your abs tight. Lifting through your spine. Deep exhale. And take your other arm up and over. Touch the middle of your back. Take the elbow and pull gently backwards. Stretch that tricep. Now I like to take this a step further. We're gonna draw a circle in front of us, adding some stretch to our lat and then to our back. Tuck that chin to your chest. Feels so good. Good, release. Other side. Touch the middle of your back. Oh, that tricep is very tired. And try and keep the sides of an orange under your chin. It just depends on where your flexibility is at, which is totally fine, but just try to keep that spine upright. Let's add some intensity into the lat. Oh yeah. Exhale, drop the chin to the chest. And good. Okay, I want you to touch pinkies together behind you. This will need to be done on the floor if you're standing. Then you're gonna scoot your booty away from your arms, so you're getting the stretch through your chest and through your rotators. Now be careful, don't push too hard, just go to the place where it feels good. Now I want you to roll your head in a circle. Just feel releasing from all parts of your neck. Be very gentle. And the other way. If this hurts your elbows, scoot your booty back in. Good. Come in. Let's move into our cross-leg standing. I don't even know what that means, Christy. I think we're standing. Oh, I know what we're doing. Okay, we're gonna do a hamstring stretch. Take your right leg, cross it behind your left. Want you to feel like someone punched you in the gut. That's going backwards. Okay, so too often we make the mistake of trying to go down to our legs. No, 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 no. Hips need to hinge. Okay, go as far as you can here. If you're stuck here, that's totally fine. No problem at all. If you want to go down, go ahead. Hold it for 20. If you're ready, release the head to your kneecaps. Remember, wherever you're at is perfectly fine. You just want to feel it elongating from the sit bone through the back of the knee, down through the Achilles to the heel bone. As you're here, picture your hips lifting up, 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 up. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're welcome to come up to change or stay down and just replace your feet. So this time our left leg is behind. You can kind of push weight into different parts of the feet to get a transfer. You can feel it in the side of your hips, in the hamstring, in the inner thigh, just depending on where your focus is. Drop that head. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Gently roll up. Don't want to stand up too quickly. Okay, we're going to find a second position, toes out like we were doing our ballet squats on Wednesday. Using your elbows, let's drop down. Find it's not comfortable, but a position that you can hold. It doesn't matter how wide your legs are, just make sure that your knees are going out over your toes. Drop a little bit lower, push the knees out, and try to lift your spine. We're gonna take one hand, we're gonna push this knee away, getting an extra stretch through the inner thigh, the gracilis, adductor brevis, magnus longus. If you want, go up on relevate, makes it deeper, and push your chin towards the ground to feel it in your back. Other side. Pushing away, feel this through your lat and, gosh, why am I totally blinking right now? Lift and press deeper, chin towards the carpet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay, lie on your back for our final stretch. Okay, you can do this with, I'll adjust this so you can see me better. You could do this with a resistance band. I didn't tell you to bring a resistance band, so I won't show it to you. But especially if you're having a hard time holding your leg up, you can loop it around your foot and pull. Okay, go ahead and keep this knee bent. Let's just pull this leg. Now, I realize most people are gonna be here. That's fine, I want you to focus on a straight spine. I'm gonna pull mine to where mine is at, so I get my stretch. Make sure that you're keeping parallel. This knee is pointing up. Good, let's bring it out towards the armpit. You can point your toe, you can have a soft foot, you can flex your foot. Just try to get the back of the knee as straight as possible. Okay, pull it back here. We're gonna bend it down, relax the hamstring, and pull it back up. Okay, hold wherever is comfortable, whether it's here. I just want you now to extend this leg. You might feel this intensifying your hamstring in the adductor. Just wherever you feel it, focus on that. Close your eyes, breathe in, and pull a little bit further. 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to exit by coming out towards your armpit slowly. You're gonna try and get this leg as close to the ground as you can and just let this release because there's so much for your low back that does. Bring this in, let's just do some hip circles for 4, 3, try and keep your spine flat, 2, and 1. Good, other side. Straight up, wherever is comfortable. You might be grabbing here, here, here. It really doesn't matter. What matters is the back of the leg. This is getting as much stretch as possible and that your spine is remaining flat. 7, 6, 5, deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently rotate out towards the armpit. Not all the way to the ground, just a little bit. where the natural femur rotation will allow it to go. And come back to center. Let's release the tension on the hamstring and add just a little bit more. Get a firm grip on your leg and let's extend the bottom leg. Yes, my hip flexor says good morning. Remember to keep pressing this away towards the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently releasing out towards the side, as close to the carpet as you can get it. Keep this hip open, feeling all of this open up and rotating through the hip. Get that full range of motion in the acetabulum where the femur comes in and connects. 2, 3, and 4. Nice job. All right, gently get up. And that's all the stretching I'm going to take you through. We'll do just a little bit of dance movement and then call it a day. I would love to spend like an hour stretching, you guys, but okay. So all this is an 8-count combo. We're going to just do it on both sides. So I want you to start. You can decide if you mirror me or however you do it. But count 1, you're going to step forward, okay, like this. Your arms are going to break through half T to T. That's count 1. Try it with me. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1. On count 2, you're going to switch your weight to the back, drop your arms, look behind you. 2, 6, 7, 8, and a break and a drop. I'm moving through my elbows both times. 6, 7, 8, break and a drop. On count 3, 4, your hands are going to come palm up like you're grabbing your dumbbells. You're going to push your weight back and you're going to rotate your head with that flow. So weight is on the front foot. Weight is on the back foot. Weight is on the front foot, back foot. Okay, feel how that flows. Boom, boo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, boom. 5 and a 6 and a 7, 8, we go. 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4, again, 5, 6, 7, 8, we go. A break and a drop and a 3, 4, last time. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a break and a drop and a 3, 4. Going on. On count 5, you're going to take your back foot to your front foot. You brush by your head like you're relieved after a long day. You're pushing the sweaty hair back. That's count 5. On count 6, you're going to push down by your sides. Now I will probably stylize this by popping my foot and pushing a little more one-sided, but if you want to just keep it easy, just come here, or you can stylize it, okay? So from the top, 6, 7, 8, we come a break and a drop, around, and sweaty, drop. Okay, we only have 2 counts to finish it out. From sweaty, drop, all we're gonna do is step back on the leg we were not on, because we're switching sides. So the leg you were not on, step back, and you're just gonna pull. Now this is where I want you to have creativity come through. Simple version, just pull maybe towards your hips like this and drop your head. More like intermediate level. Let's go ahead and like lift the elbow and just be soft right there. Advanced, do whatever the heck you want. Okay, it's up to you. Let's go slow. 6, 7, 8. We break 1 and 2. Around 3, 4. Sweaty 5. Drop it. 6. Step back opposite foot. 7, 8. We repeat. We come 1 to the back. 2. Front to back. 3, 4. Step together. Sweaty. Drop. Pull back on the opposite foot. 7, 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, 4. Sweaty 5. Drop it. 6. Step back. 7, 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, 4. And sweaty. Drop. Pull back. 7, 8. Let's add music. It's just a very gentle, feel good. Originally, I wanted to do this to Daniel Isaacson, falling. So if you have time later in the day, do this movement to that. I just didn't want it to be copyrighted on YouTube. So this is a royalty-free, just hopefully you can hear it. I just want you to feel, breathe, 3, 6, 7, 8. Really, really not cold. One more. Last time. Whoops. Of course I messed up, Andy. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, I am just going to share with you 5 quotes that I came across, and then I'm going to let you go. Some things to think about. I want you to think which one really stands out to you. Number 1, tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. No shoulds, no supposed tos. No, oh, I really, should be doing this, or so-and-so is doing that. If I was better, or, I would do it like them. Like, no. Tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who you are. There are some things you learn best in calm and some in storm. Some of us might be in a storm right now. Think about, what are you learning? Have you journaled? It's easy to scroll Facebook and Instagram. It's easy to think about stuff, but have you captured what you're feeling, what you're learning, what you're growing from all of this? Hopefully take 3 to 5 minutes to write some of that down today. Every day of our lives, we are on the verge of making those slight changes that would make all the difference. We don't make huge changes all at once. It's little things. One little thing, one extra prayer. Today's a beautiful day for really turning inward and saying, what lack I in terms of possibility? Not expecting huge changes, but what small things can I do? Enjoy the little things. For one day, you may look back and realize they were the big things. Spending time with your kids, with your spouse, your friends, virtually, this is awesome. This wouldn't have happened if this pandemic weren't going on. It's these little things that make our lives. It happens now, not yesterday, not tomorrow. Life is now. We either make ourselves miserable or we make ourselves strong. The amount of work is the same. I think about this one a lot as I encounter situations and suddenly have to ask myself, how are you going to respond? Are you going to be awesome, Christy, higher Christy, or are you going to be crabby, stupid Christy? It's a choice we all got to make with every situation, every minute of the day. So you choose. Will you make yourself miserable or make yourself strong? Thank you guys for sharing this time with me. I love you. Feel free to send me any messages, any requests, anything you loved, anything you didn't like, want to see, and feel free to invite friends. Have a wonderful day, and let's send some prayers up today in our fasting. We'll see ya.